About 12 years ago, my dad got really sick. The doctors at the hospital didn't know what he had, let alone the cause of his syndrome. He was in the hospital for 12 days, where he was put in a coma and life support. He had 6 doctors, including Stanford doctors, who came to help him, but they were still unsure if he would make it out alive. They eventually found out that he had a rare vascular autoimmune disorder, which means his body was attacking his healthy cells. At one point, he had to get 9 months of chemotherapy and take 11 pills per day. He was frustrated that the doctors were unable to find the cause, so he started searching for answers. He started talking to his friends and found that there was a connection between diet and health. My parents realized that they needed to change their diet in order to improve their health, so they started eating less meat. When I was 2, my family became vegetarian, but I knew there was more to the meat diet than what we are being told. In 5th grade, I read the Omnivore's Dilemma book by Michael Pollan, which helped me realize that animals are being treated unfairly by the meat industries. Not only that, but the environment itself is also being affected by the meat diet. So I started researching. How does vegetarian veganism affect animals and the environment? This is what I found. But before we get to the statistics, what does it mean to be vegetarian? Being vegetarian means that you don't eat any meat, but you can have dairy and eggs. Being vegan means that you don't eat anything that comes from animals. This means no egg, meat, dairy, or honey. Being vegan also means that you don't purchase any animal products, like wool or leather. Being vegan and vegetarian impacts the environment a lot. In fact, animals in their manure produce 50 to 54% more carbon dioxide than vegetarians and 99 to 102% more than vegans. In other words, vegans and vegetarians help lower emissions and decrease global warming. Nitrous oxide is about 300 times more effective to global warming than greenhouse gases. According to the UN, the meat, egg, and dairy industries account for 65% of the worldwide nitrous oxide emissions. Not to mention, livestock consumes a lot of our natural resources. This mainly affects our water and food supply. For instance, it takes 25 gallons of water to grow 1 pound of wheat, as opposed to 1,800 gallons of water to grow 1 pound of beef. In addition, the meat industry is throwing away 73% of the world's grain to livestock when it could be used to feed people. In other words, vegans and vegetarians help conserve many resources and have a lower effect on global warming compared to the meat diet. Although not only are our resources and environment affected by going vegan or vegetarian, but animals are affected as well. About 3 million animals are killed for threatening livestock, which include endangered animals like wolves, horses, mountain lions, kangaroos, owls, foxes, and koalas. Not only that, but 200,000 male chicks are killed by the egg industry. Hens are also forced to lay 30 more eggs than natural, and 95% of hens suffer dehydration and broken bones. Cows are also affected. For instance, calves are taken from their mothers within 12 hours of birth to start milking, which is very stressful for the calf and its mother. Did you know that vegetarianism was first encouraged in 348 BCE by many philosophers? Many philosophers shared the belief that killing an animal would cause mental and physical pain to whoever killed it, and that animals had immortal souls that would be reincarnated after death. The word vegan, however, wasn't created until November 1944 by Donald Watson and his wife. He said that veganism kept people from eating tainted foods since tuberculosis was found in 40% of Britain's dairy cows. Currently, 6% of the US population is vegan and 8% is vegetarian. In the future, scientists predict that the planet's food-related emissions would drop by 70% in 2050 if everyone went vegan, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 2/3. Currently, 825,000 chickens are accidentally boiled alive during slaughterhouse every year in the US. This year, which is just 2 months alone, about 8 billion animals were killed in the US for food. When researching the importance of this topic, it is clear that in order to save the animals and the environment, we as humans have to change to a vegan or vegetarian diet, or even a diet that relies less on meat. Saving the animals and the environment is important because we need ecosystems for our survival and we need them to thrive. Evidently, if we continue to eat meat at the rapid pace that we are, then we will run out of resources, more animals will become extinct, and climate change would increase. Undoubtedly, changes must happen in order to save our future, the earth, and the animals. As Jonathan Foyer once said, "We cannot plead ignorance, only indifference. Those alive today are the generations that came to know better. We have the burden and the opportunity of living in the moment when the critic of factory farming broke into the popular consciousness. We are the ones whom it will be fairly asked, what did you do when you learned the truth about eating animals?" Thank you.